Hi, Spirit 105.3, Sarah Taylor. So excited to have Shawn McDonald live in studio this morning. Welcome back to the Pacific Northwest, Shawn.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels awesome to be back.
Am I correct in assuming this is one of your favorite places to come play?
It's well, I lived here for like 7 years, and so it feels like home when I come here. But I love it. It's I feel sad every time I come. Not for the city, but sad that I'm not still here. That's good.
Outside is frightful, and this fire is so delightful. And since we got no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know. Now it doesn't show signs of stopping, but I brought some corn for the puppet. Turn the lights way down low. Let us know, let us know, let us know. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in a storm. But if you hold me real tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still on goodbye. As long as you love me so, let us know, just let us know. How I hate going out in a storm, but if you hold me real tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Well, the fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still on goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let us know, 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 let us know. So cold I can see my breath, feeling like winter inside my chest. Hope that I can make it through today. It gets so easy to just forget the troubles that you brought me through, and yet find it so hard to trust that you will stay. I need to remember. Yes, I need to remember you're faithful, even when I fall down, even when I go south, you'll always be faithful. And I need you now, oh I need you now, every part of me, you're faithful. You're faithful. What if I choose to just let go and let your love take control? What if I trust that you remain? Yes, I need to remember. Yes, I need to remember. You're faithful, even when I fall down, even when I go south, you'll always be. Yes, faithful, and I need you now. Every part of me. You're faithful. You're faithful. Sometimes I feel like I'm way over my head and I lose you, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes to stay. He's faithful. He's faithful. Even when I fall down, even when I go south, you'll always be. He's faithful, and I need you now. Oh, I need you now, every part of me. You're faithful. You're faithful. He's faithful. He's faithful.
Shawn McDonald, that's Faithful off his album Closer. That's beautiful. I love it. Heather, I totally see you singing along as you're taking photos. It's so great.
This, I've been sharing a story. It's not really the reason why I wrote it, but for me, it kind of hits home with this song, and this has been a pretty tough year for me as far as like my I was raised by my grandfather, and he passed away this year from cancer, and you know, he had a joyous life and a good life, and he was a really good man, so we rejoice in the joy of who he was, but it's been also a very challenging year, just to accept the reality of what happens in life. And I flew down. He had been fighting cancer for a long time, and so I flew down to spend some time with him because my aunt called me up and just like, Dad is not doing well, you need to come down and spend some time with him. And to me, he's my father because he raised me, and so I've always called him Dad. That's just how I see him. And so I flew down, and he was a very tough, rugged man. Very we grew up in Oregon, up in the mountains, and he loved to hunt and fish, and he was just very outdoorsy and kind of like John Wayne a little bit, just very kind of expressionless, very strong. But so I went down to see him, and I'd never seen him so weak. He could hardly walk, he could hardly talk, he was just really struggling. And this one evening, he'd kind of gotten up some strength, and he wanted to spend time with the family, and so he asked us all to go out to dinner. And so we went out to dinner and sat around the table that night and just told stories. Primarily, he told stories of his youth, and just we laughed and listened to all these things that we didn't know about him, and it was a very, very good time and moment. And anyways, after that, we went back to the house and went into the living room, and he asked me to play him a song, and so I need to switch guitars, by the way. He asked me to play him a song, and so I went and got the guitar, and I decided to play him this song, Through It All, that I'm about to sing, and he had never heard it and whatnot, and so I played it and went through, you know, that, and when I got done, I turned and looked at him, and he was bawling. He was crying. He couldn't speak. He was just, all he could really say was thank you over and over again, and it was the first time in my life that I'd ever experienced that kind of emotion in him. So for me, it was a gift. It was very. It's the last memory I have of him, and just of this soft heart and whatnot. And so, anyways, that's yeah. It's a song called "Through It All," and it's along the same lines as "Faithful." It's just the reality is our human lives are messy, and we, you know, we hurt people and whatever, and hopefully we say sorry and grow up and move on. But the reality, I believe God loves us through all of that, and somehow finds us still beautiful and still invests in our lives and whatnot. So.
It's through it all, been a blind man, fumbling through the dark. It's through it all, I've been a runaway, a soul with a broken heart. It's through it all, you were the only one that believed in who I am. It's through it all, you never left me. Now I will never understand that you love me through the highs, the lows, the fights and the blows, the hurts, the pain, and every tear that falls like rain. My heart still beats in fire. I need the rise and fall. Somehow you love me through it all. It's through it all, you pulled me closer, even when I pushed you away. It's through it all, you've been my shelter when I couldn't tell night from day. It's through it all, you find a way to love, even when I'm giving up on you. It's through it all, you never leave me. Now I will never understand that you love me through the highs, the lows, the fights and the blows, the hurts, the pain, and every tear that falls like rain. My heart still beats in fire. I need the rise and fall. Somehow you love me through it all. Whoa, whoa. It's through it all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No deed, no why, no hurt, no fight, no life, no death, no tears, no pain can separate me from your love. Somehow you love me through the highs, the lows, the fights and the blows, the hurts and the pain, and every tear that falls like rain. My heart still beats in fire. I need the rise and fall. Somehow you love me through